Hey guys, welcome to part two. Part one you can find at the channel or be in the description. Now, we're back to part two because we're talking about going from inconjunct to conjunct. Going from being out of alignment to in alignment. And this has to do with our manifestations and the Ten of Pentacles, what we came here to materialize and build through the earth, connection to our Ten of Cups, emotional fulfillment, and happy home life. A happy community really is what it is at the end of the day. And that's our divine inheritance. And what it has to do with is we're getting in magnetism right now. We're getting in magnetism through love. We're going from what's out of alignment to what's in alignment. And remember, the resistance is part of it. That's what I love about Abraham Hicks' work, is that she teaches about, if we didn't have resistance, how will we know what we want? How will we know what is not resistance? Or not resisting? How will we know the flow? And sometimes you just have to let go. Like, been listening to a lot of Alan Watts again, like, and just how like how the universe is like, we have to learn how to breathe underwater. We have to learn how to swim. It's deep. And not take everything so seriously all the time. It's being more in like childlike wonder. It's being more in tune with creation. And when you're a kid and like not getting a learning disability because you're afraid of making a mistake. Confirmation right there from the universe. You see, the music just stopped playing and it started again. Right? The universe is talking to us. And when you really realize that the inner world is connected to the outer world and they're in a dance with one another, and you know, you and I have more power than we think in order to change our environment. Because to change our environment, we're in alchemy with it all the time, but we need to recognize that in order to change our environment, it's happening within. We change within ourselves. As within, so without. And as much as our environment can impact us within, so can within impact our environment. And what we're learning is that our thoughts, here's universal mind lattice here, our thoughts have an energetic signature. There, we are on a radio and our thoughts are going out into our environment. They've become part of our environment. Now, if we're caught in lower vibrational thoughts, if we're caught in fear, if we're caught in lack of, and this is what we do as humans, we laser focus on our lack, we laser focus on our problems, we laser focus on our pain, the negative. That our fears, all that is going out into the environment and it's becoming part of the environment. And through telepathy, as we are all one and connected, our environment, like other, is picking that up. Other humans in the environment are picking that up. Just like trees in a forest, how one tree can talk to another tree miles away. So can we. More confirmation right there from the universe. And it's like, we are lowering our environment with all that garbage going out into it. And I say garbage because, yeah, it's a little tough love right now. We're gonna use that. We're gonna use that right now to just pick ourselves up and dust ourselves off, and just, it is what it is sometimes. To surrender to beauty way, finding the beauty within this zany world. That's beautiful. And what we focus on grows. Okay, what we focus on grows. So it's like, we've put out all these negative thoughts of fear within the environment. Now that we've lowered the vibration of the environment, everyone is feeling some sort of way. Well, why? But just as much as we lower the vibration of the environment, we can also raise the vibration of the environment. we can we can move past our fears, because our intuition is past our fears. It's really funny how you can hear people, oh, this is my intuition, but they're talking fears. They're talking their fears. Intuition is beyond our fears. We are beyond our fears. The truth is beyond our fears. So we go beyond our fears and we become the positive. That is Christ consciousness. This is expanding with Christ consciousness. We become the positive in the negative. And we change our environment by putting out high vibe thoughts within our environment. And through telepathy, everyone else is picking up on that, and we are raising the vibes right there. And we just change our environment. But it starts within. Meditate, grow within. So we've gone from out of alignment to in alignment with our electromagnetic field. And something is quickening. We're putting the pieces of the puzzle together because we're expanding with magnetism here with our electromagnetic field. And magnetism is how we're going to manifest. Is with love. It's with love. So we've gone from what's inconjunct, irritates, puzzles, mystifies, complicates, contradicts, clashes, misses the mark, requires translation, adjusts, makes curious, educates, and transforms, to combines with, enhances, strengthens, joins forces, activates, intensifies, authorizes, allies with, concentrates, saturates, overrides, and overwhelms. Through what? We just got this. Quickening. Where is it? Right here. And this is that Eight of Wands energy. This is expanding with the Father, with action, really, really fast. Things are speeding up because we're understanding how to act, and we're understanding that how we act from within to without impacts our environment, just as how our environment impacts us within. But we're being greater than our environment here. Guys, hang tight. This cold is still running through me. Okay, but the eye is getting better every day. Quickening. Number seven. We're in water right now. We gotta go to fire. Where is fire? We're in earth. Oh, it just goes. Ha, there we go. Quickening. Everything comes together and accelerates towards completion. At last, help is on its way. There comes a point after we've set our course and begun the hard work when everything suddenly comes alive. Our undertaking gains momentum and things start coming together. This stage of growth is similar to the quickening in pregnancy. When life suddenly enters the fetus, the baby starts to move and kick inside the mother. And more connections to Cancer season. Cancer season, guys. The sign of the mother. The great nurturer. No matter what we're trying to achieve, we always need a million things, yet we each have only two hands and so much time and energy. Fortunately, the universe kicks in at a certain point. Thank goodness. And does for us what we simply cannot do for ourselves. Life enters and quickens our endeavors, or they will die. We bring our trust and faith to the situation. If what we started is meant to be, all the puzzle pieces will fit together in time. That's a key piece of information. During a quickening, the pace builds up with an animated excitement. Like adding fuel to a bonfire, we pay attention and balance the situation to keep things under control. We make sure to rest, pay the bills, and remember mundane details during the hectic quickening phase. Then we enjoy the flood of new life energy. And look at that. That's Capricorn. That's that Capricorn energy. I'm going to materialize through the earth. I have to be practical right now. I have to be realistic. I have to get it done. I have to do the work. I have to go to work. I'm just gonna get it done because I know I see the bigger picture. I know it's these steps that are actually going to speed me up. Capricorn has so much to teach us. Look, and this is called coming together, element fire, number 7, and growth. And look, our connection again to the 7-7 portal that just was activated on our way to the 8 Lionsgate. Okay, now let's see where we're going, guys. Where are we going? Okay. So, 8 of Wands energy. Okay. Guys, I was looking for something, but it's not here. What's the card I wanted to show you? Oh, well, what the heck? Here we go. We're already starting off. So look at this. We're getting to work. But this is the key. Here we have the 13 spheres of knowledge. This is Metatron's cube. The feminine is seeking within the dark. Then the masculine, the energy, expands it. And we're whole here. We have the lower world, the middle world, and the upper worlds. Okay, as above, so below, we have our connection to sacred knowledge. The child is the key. Here is the sacred geometry of God right there. We have a pineal gland activation where God sits within the body. This is the mind's eye. With seed energy. Look at that apple. Now remember, the child's the key. We're working away, remember? We got caught in an indulgent fantasy. We lost sort of some lust for life. Lust for life? We lost sort of some passion for life. We needed to be re-inspired with action. And that's why the inner child is the key. We need to remember why we're doing this. You need to remember why you're doing this. Okay, it's not in here. This has to do with dealing with sadness. This has to do with like learning how to laugh things off, not take things so seriously, not be so harsh, and laugh it off. And it doesn't mean that things are not taken seriously. Like, it's not like we're gonna laugh at people and laugh at pain, but we are gonna laugh to transmute some of the shit and not take life so fucking seriously all the time. It's dragging us down. It's weighing us down. It's like that radio station that's just caught in a negative frequency, a negative tune, and that's just not it. It's just not it. This is like a new beginning, like a reignite in passion. Something is quickening. It's like something went stagnant and it just went rotten, and there was no more will and drive to get there. It's like getting caught in a rut. It's dominion. Look at that. Healing with the Father. With action. This is healing from separation. With our actions. This is acting on what we know. This is acting on our consciousness. This isn't just like, because look, something happened. We were conscious of something and continue to act in an old way, continue to act unconscious, and like it made us feel sick. Yeah, the masculine is here, the Emperor is here. And that's to help to it's the Eight of Cups, the reunification. Look, we had a reunification within the Eight of Cups to heal from abandonment. Because remember, we're clearing up our childhood trauma, divine masculine and divine feminine, to evolve the species and come together. So we're having a reunification with the divine, with spirit, to come together. Because it's destiny, it's fated through the North Star and an elevation and a change in direction and going the right way. And we talked about that in part 1. So here that is, because what? There was an adjustment needed. Remember, the element of air. An adjustment needed with the element of air to heal from corruption and restore balance. So, through what pleasure? Because look, there was a corruption of the senses. There was an overindulgence in pleasure in order to feel happiness. But happiness is mature, and so, look, we went without pleasure. You went without pleasure. I went without pleasure in order to restore pleasure because we are all one. And there was a power shift that was now created through the earth. This is a new chance to co-create and manifest. But what is happening through a metamorphosis is happening with death. It's like the old had to die out in order to create the new. And this is where you really get a chance to heal from codependency. Because it's like fear wants to say, oh, the relationship's dying out. But this doesn't mean that the relationship is dying out. This is a rebirth of the relationship. That's what this is. This is a rebirth of the relationship for many of us. And if your relationship is dying out, to have a new one be rebirthed and someone new is coming in. But for many of us joining in here, that's not this. This is not the energy I'm picking up. This is a rebirth of the relationship. This is a rebirth of the masculine, but something literally had to fucking blow up in order to get here. The old had to blow up in order to make way for the new. And here's the Queen of Swords. There is liberation. Let's confirm it. We're gonna confirm it. Alright, we're gonna confirm it with the Tattoo Tarot. Yeah, there it is. There's the happy home life. There's the 10 of Cups. Emotional fulfillment, community. What we are building during this Cancer season, we're laser focusing on this right now and amping it up with this Capricorn full moon. There it is. The 8 of Cups. The recalibration between the 2 of Cups. Through this reunification. It's here now again. Three times now. And this was in order to heal with stagnation. To set free what needed to, that wasn't working out. That wasn't working out with the masculine, with the father, with force. There needed to be a fresh start, a new beginning, a rebirth in order to clear up the fighting, in order to clear up the hostility, in order to clear up wrath. Remember, wrath, our solar plexus, and we are laser focusing on healing with wrath and clearing this up for the collective in order to what? To come together within the 2 of Cups. Right? To come together within the 2 of Cups. Reunification Within the 3, connection to the ace. To what? To expand through the earth with what we came here to build with our 10 of coins. So we're materializing this, but we're materializing this with our energy, and we're leaving this. This is our legacy. We're leaving our energetic footprint here. We're leaving it here. What we're building here means something, and it means something to us, and it means something to our loved ones, and it means something to our ancestors, and it means something since the dawns of time, since life and civilization. But this is in symbiosis. There's a healing here. There's a connection to the universe, an activation of our circadian rhythm, and our rhythm connected to the rhythm of creation, of natural expansion. You know, untwisting it, restoring it here, restoring the proper patterning, and clearing up the artificial hack of the artificial matrix with the divine matrix, God. What is natural? What is free? What is bliss and ecstasy? It's not bought and paid for. This experience. And it has to do with our connection right now to the Father, to the heavens. Look, she's looking up to the heavens. She's looking up to the upper world right now to want to help her to expand with the Father, to expand with action. And there's the Emperor again. And now we have the King of Swords. So now we have counterparts, okay? We have counterparts. We have the King and Queen of Swords here. And we know we're expanding with the Emperor. We're expanding with the energy. That's how we're going somewhere. We're officially going somewhere. We're going from the 5 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. We're going to feel that lack of. We're not going to run from it. We're going to feel it. We're going to transmute it. And we're going to turn this lack of into our 10 of Pentacles, into our wealth. And through that, we're going to feel safe. And we're going to feel this emotional fulfillment. Thank you to Cancer season. And it's happening through wish fulfillment. And we realize our wishes are not trophies. Like, that's what's happened here. Remember, we got caught in an indulgent fantasy here, and we got lazy with co-creating. So we realized that our wishes were not trophies, that's not emotional fulfillment to us. And we got out of this indulgent fantasy, and we went out through the curtains, and through the curtains is our connection to the cosmos, to the heavens, to the great mysteries. And we realized that is wish fulfillment, a life to be experienced and lived. That is emotional fulfillment. And there she is again, the Queen of Swords. So look, we just got real with ourselves because there's death again. There's a metamorphosis between divine masculine and divine feminine in order to meet up, elevated, and there it is. We do so. Transformed. Alright guys, much love. Until next time, when we expand, you know I am sending it to you, those good healing vibes. I love you, and I'll see you then.